Tucker dropped a video today, the emergency response to the instigated and coordinated chaos that is Minneapolis, and how we can walk this back. He gave us 3 options of what can be done to restore order to Minneapolis. 1, Trump can declare the Insurrection Act, right? But that is going to require him to go hard, like JFK, 30,000, 50,000, the 101st Airborne, 50,000 troops on the ground, harsh, fucking no fucking quarter given, consequences. And that would be one option. And I don't think they got the balls for that. Option number 2, Trump could go in and arrest everybody right now. He could go get Walz, the lieutenant governor, the city mayor. They have all been instigating this, what is an insurrection? Like, we are a nation of laws. They are thumbing their nose at federal authority. Every sanctuary city is in violation of federal law and is acting in a seditious manner. And that it's been let go on for 15 years is a problem. And this is what you get up there in Minneapolis. And their organized chaos, the signal chats have proven, even the lieutenant governor is involved in organizing that chaos. They are in working with the car rental companies. The police department is working with them to organize and identify where ICE is. That is how they are able to get on top of ICE and be in front of them this entire fucking time. These motherfuckers, so Trump could go and arrest them all. And then you could have the courts come in there and try to say, oh, you can't do that. And Trump is going to have to defy the federal courts. Or the option, and Tucker's third option here, is to completely quarantine off Minneapolis. Completely cut Minnesota off from all federal funds and quarantine them. And there again, you're going to have a federal judge come in there and say, you can't cut them off. That can't be done. And Trump is going to have to stand up to the federal court and say, no, we're not going to abide by that, because we are at a crisis point and our society and the stability of our civilization is on the line here. These are spoiled children that are causing organized chaos. They are bringing the violence, and the Tim Walz and the lieutenant governor and that fucking mayor, they are using their own voter base as cannon fodder. They are telling them, go put your bodies on the line. They want the death of their own voters so that they can feign sympathy and look at Walz. He's basically off the hook for the fraud. Nobody's talking about the fraud in Minneapolis. No, he's gotten completely out of that. And the left's all like, oh my God, you're like a hero to standing up. And they are now planning to spread that fucking chaos that they have going out in Minneapolis to all the other cities. Trump needs to fucking come down on this with the strongest of authority. And I don't know that these got the balls. Otherwise, they would have done this already. It would not have been allowed to get to this. It is because they are so terrified of bringing consequences and accountability to anybody. And this is what made the most sense to me. I had a live conversation with Kyle Seraphin, the FBI whistleblower. And I said to him, I was like, why is nothing getting fixed? And he said, dude, he was in the FBI, he was in this structure, and he said, they know how broken the whole system is. And the people in the government, their idea is, they're like, yeah, this is really broken, but it's still holding together and it's working. Don't touch it. They convince everybody else that if you even try to fix anything, this whole thing could come apart. You could hurt the stock market. We need somebody who is brave enough to break it so that it can be fixed. It requires an intelligent person, a brave person who can stand on their convictions and be like, no, I am the adult in the room. This is how we move forward. There needs to be consequences for these people. And I just don't know. Trump has tried to cut a deal with Walz about hey, if you just hand over the illegal aliens, if you actually follow fucking federal law, we'll back off. And he said no. Walz said no to the deal. So Trump is only left with those 3 options. If Trump does not bring the hammer down on Minneapolis, then all of the blue cities are going to react like this. They all are going to learn that throwing a temper tantrum and pushing back against Trump, that he doesn't have the balls, and that you can push ICE back and not follow federal law. This will only get worse unless that is beat down with a strong fucking hand and with zero sympathy for these bullshit fucking these ignorant, fucking spoiled children. That's what these protesters are on the left. They are communist anarchists. This is organized. This is paid for by the NGOs. If Doge would have been allowed to continue its work, this could have been tamped down. This all could have been avoided if deep state arrests happened, if the criminal Democrats that fucking orchestrated the Russia hoax. And this is that exact scenario all over again. This is the deep state with the left and the right. There are people, there are elected senators and congressmen on the right saying like, you just gotta pull back and you just can't deport people. Like, this is the left and the right that works together. The right are a bunch of spineless ass bitches. Every single one of those elected motherfuckers. Thomas Massey, Tim Burchett, they're the only two that I can name that are on the side of the American people. The rest of those cocksuckers, like if they actually kicked that fucking war off with Iran on Friday, fuck you all. Because that means they care not for America and America will burn. Because if they're going to be concerned with some other shithole fucking desert country that we don't need to give a fuck about, they are not for America. These are our enemies. People have committed treason against this country and they need to be held accountable. That is what needs to happen here. Trump needs to grow a huge pair of balls and be the authority figure that we elected him to do the job that we elected him to do, right? Like, this is what you said what you were gonna do. Now fucking carry through. Carry through with it. Ignore these fucking, the media and the leftists and the NGOs and the rhinos on the right and fucking Lindsey Graham and all these fucking cocksuckers. Put the American people first. Do what needs to be done, and we will fucking cheer for you, Donald Trump. We will. We will. I understand. And everybody else will too. I don't know that there's a way back from where we are right now. And we got here because we placate to the left and we don't want to do the hard things. We need to do these things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. And we are Americans, and we are the last bastion of freedom, free speech, rights, the right to bear arms. We are the only ones in this world that have these rights. And we need to protect them and realize and put our lives on the line for them. It is very likely to come to that because it doesn't seem that the federal government has the balls to do what is necessary. I hope they do. I hope they do. Bring the hammer down, Trump. To the rest of you, good luck and prepare yourselves for an epic level shit show because this is what they are willing to do. They are willing to burn our country to the ground and rule over nothing but the ashes rather than be held accountable for their crimes against us all, for the fraud, the lies, the cheating, the theft, the fucking wars, the murder, the fucking murder of Charlie Kirk, the murder of fucking how many Americans, the improper fucking imprisonment of the J6 people, and that whole Fedsurrection. We are at that point. We are at that point, and I do not think anyone is coming to save us. So I say good luck to you, and I'll see you on the other side. Long live the Republic.